Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. So tonight I wanted to do a evening based vlog because I feel like whenever I vlog I just have an overall better night, to be honest. Like, I love hanging out with you guys and I hope you guys enjoy these chill types of vlogs. This video isn't going to be anything spectacular. We're not going to be going out anywhere. I just wanted to show you guys what a chill evening in my life at home looks like in the fall season, which, speaking of that, I cannot believe it's already fall. It's only about 6:30 right now and it's pitch black outside. I'm trying my best to embrace this change of seasons. You guys know how much I love summer, but I really am trying to be positive and get excited about this new season. So on the agenda tonight, I want to do a little bit of cleaning and organizing in my house. I want to switch out my clothing rack to be more fall inspired. I also have a little bit of prepping to do for tomorrow because I am traveling, so I want to pack a couple of things so that I don't have to do that tomorrow. I want to sit down and show you guys some products that I've been using on my skin lately, some completely new and different products that I haven't shown on my channel before. Then also I asked you guys on Instagram if you have any questions because I really like doing these little Q&A segments. So stay tuned until the end of this video because I'm going to do a little Q&A bit in there. Oh, and we're also going to cook some dinner because I still have not eaten anything for supper. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Cleo is right here. She says hello. If you guys like this chill style of video, let me know. If you prefer more up and outside types of videos, let me know as well. Light one of my favorite candles right now. My friend April made me some fall candles. Look how cute these are. I love, something about me, I love homemade gifts. I feel like they're just so thoughtful. So yeah, I started burning this one today. I've already gone through one of the ones she gave me. Alright, so since it is officially fall now, I'm going to be changing out my rack. I've already done most of it off camera, but this is the clothing rack that I just like to display inspiration for the upcoming season or the current season. So obviously fall, don't need any, like, I don't know. This is really the only other thing I have to take off. Like, I'm not going to wear this. It's too lightweight. So the fall vibe this year, you guys, we are going to be serving up major denim looks and tan sweaters. So love to see it. And I also do love this leather jacket. I got this at the end of spring last year, so I could barely wear it. And I'm so excited to wear this this year. Ooh, gosh, I love it. If you guys don't have a clothing rack, you should totally get one because it's cute decor also. Alright, my house is so clean right now. The only other thing I need to do is mop the floors, but I'm going to do that tomorrow before I leave because I love coming back to shiny, clean floors. Anyways, now I am getting really hungry. But before I make myself dinner, I'm actually going to go ahead and start my skincare. This is something that I've been doing recently, is taking off my makeup sooner rather than later, and I'm actually only wearing under eye concealer today and my eyebrows. I don't have anything on my face because today was a day that I spent mostly at home, so I didn't really feel the need to put anything on. But yeah, I noticed that, like, I had been leaving my makeup on until late at night, and I was like, that's just unnecessary product on my face. Does anybody else relate? Like, do you guys do that as well? So yeah, I feel like I really only wear makeup 2 or 3 days out of the week to begin with. And as you guys know, skincare is something that I've taken just a lot more seriously, especially this year, since I was able to finally clear up my cystic acne. If you guys are familiar, I'll put some pictures on the screen of what my skin used to look like literally only a year ago. It was a crazy journey getting to this point of having much clearer skin and much less scars. And if you saw my video from Jeju, I still get breakouts, but when I do get breakouts, it's literally just that time of month is when I get a breakout. So we're gonna go ahead and start our bedtime skincare. Also, another thing to note is I do this after I take Cleo on her long walk. So I already did that. I will take Cleo out again right before bed. But in my opinion, there's no point in doing skincare and then putting a mask on for like an hour. I just think it defeats the purpose. So that's just another thing I wanted to know. Alright, so all of these products are by the brand Ovaco. It is a Korean skincare brand. As you guys know, since moving to Korea, I've had a lot of fun exploring all of the different K-beauty skincare brands that there are, because there are so many. Now, I typically don't use all of these products at the same time. I usually use like 2 or 3 of them at the same time instead of doing like bam, 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 all from the same line, just because personally I like using different brands in my skincare routine. But what I will say is I have used these products all together a few times and my skin was completely fine. If you are going to incorporate a whole new line of products in your skincare routine, I really suggest doing it gradually, because then your skin is much less likely to freak out. So that's just my little disclaimer on that. But tonight I am going to be using all these products together because I just want to get the full experience. So this is one of my new Holy Grail products, and it's not just any oil soap, because I've used plenty of facial oils. I personally love doing double cleansing, so I like to use an oil cleanser and a foaming cleanser. But what makes this one really different from any others that I've tried is it has sea salt in it, which is really good for getting deep down in your pores and getting dirt out. I honestly think like having dirt in your pores is one of the biggest reasons that can cause acne that we're not aware of. Obviously things like diet and lack of water intake can cause acne, but one of the biggest things that we don't realize is that we have a lot of dirt down in our pores. So sea salt can really help extract that dirt. This is my makeup remover slash my oil cleanser. I no longer buy makeup remover wipes or anything like that. Oil cleansers do the job, if not better than regular makeup remover in my opinion. So you can apply this 2 ways. I personally just like to put it on a cotton pad or a washcloth and then I apply it. You can put it into a spray bottle and mix it with water and shake it up. This is a product that's really loved by people that wear full faces of makeup because it is so good at removing makeup. As I said, all I'm wearing today is a little bit of under eye concealer, but you see how in just that tiny little wipe, look at all that makeup that it took off. And I like this stuff because instead of feeling all greasy like some oil cleansers do, my skin feels a lot more silky. Alright, face has been cleansed. This is the current state of my skin. Unfortunately, on my last menstrual cycle, I had a really bad cystic breakout and it did cause new scarring on my chin, but it's okay, you guys, it's okay. We have products that will help. So what I'm gonna do next is take my toner. If you guys aren't using a toner, I really recommend trying it. Toners aren't for everyone. I have to admit, I used to not be a toner fan. It really just depends on your skin type. So I've been loving this one. It's the Ovaco Elixir of Youth Face Start Toner. I like this toner because it has a dual function to not only reduce wrinkles but also help brighten up the skin. I know I, especially in the winter, I suffer with dull looking skin because of how low the temperatures are outside, so I like this one. And if you're someone that likes more of a, I guess, moist toner, if you guys have used toners, you would know that sometimes when you use it, your skin feels very stripped. Sometimes you want to go for that feeling if you're trying to dry up a spot. But especially in the winter and the colder temperatures, I don't like using a toner that makes my face feel all dry after, and this one definitely does not make my face feel dry. Last product I'm going to go in with is my Ovaco Double Intensify Effect Core Serum. I used to think that serums were only for older ladies that were trying to prevent wrinkles, and then I very quickly learned that that is not true. Now, that being said, serums are great for targeting specific skin conditions like preventing wrinkles, etc., etc. If you guys have not introduced serums into your routine yet, You pretty much apply it after you cleanse, before you moisturize, and they're usually a gel or liquid like consistency, and it really helps lock all of those active ingredients into your skin. So this one is actually made with bee venom, which helps soothe and relieve problematic skin. So right now, since I do have scarring down here that could use some soothing, I do like to rub it in all over, of course, but I do make sure to spend time massaging it into my scarred areas. So yeah, if you're someone that has inflamed skin, or if you have like acne scarring like I do, I would definitely check this serum out. If you guys saw my Jeju video, you would have seen how inflamed my skin was on my chin area, and from using this serum, because this is something I use every single day now, this is already where my skin is back to, and that was only 5 days ago, 6 days ago. With serums, it's really important to make sure that they are actually massaged into your skin. So don't just let the product sit on top of your skin. You want to make sure it rubs in. You can give your face a little pat if you want. All right, I lied. Serum was not the last. Last thing you're going to be doing is using my elixir cream. So this is really, really good for dry skin. I know I keep saying that, but I feel like so many of these products are targeted for dry skin. This is also a product that works really well on burnt skin, because when I was in Jeju, a little burn on my forehead the first day, and I didn't bring any aloe because I was not expecting to get burnt. So instead, I put this on my forehead, like I massaged it in at night. It helped so much. I don't know if the camera is picking up like how balmy this thing feels. I love it. All right, so that is the first little segment of my skincare. I am going to be doing a mask later on tonight, but I like to do that after I eat and right before I go to sleep. So yeah, that's what we're starting with. Even though I'm done touching my face, I'm gonna keep this headband in because I really like having my hair on my face. But your girl is hungry. It is almost 8 o'clock now, so it is time for me to eat. I try not to eat after 8:30, just because I feel better when I wake up when I do that. So I'm gonna go ahead and make one of my all-time favorite meals. I've shown this on my channel before, and I thought I was weird for making this, but today I was watching Megan Bowen's old video, and she made this same thing, and I was like, girl, I'm not the only one that makes this. All right, so pretty much we're gonna be making skinny pasta. Usually when I make this, I put actual pasta noodles in it, just a few, but I don't have any. So we're just gonna be making skinny pasta without the pasta. Pretty much what I do is I take vegetables. Today I'm gonna be using frozen broccoli, and I take tofu, or you can do chicken, and then I just put pasta sauce on it. And this is actually Italian sausage, so this will have a little bit of sausage in it, I guess. Guys, here is my dinner. Ta-da. If you don't want it to be as watery, just make sure you soak out your tofu. I don't buy a kitchen towel, and I don't know how to do that if you don't have kitchen towel. Now I know this looks gross, but I promise you, this is good. Alright, just finished my dinner. It was delicious. And now is usually the time that I sit down with my agenda and I plan out the following day. When I go to bed and have a clear idea of what I'm doing the next day, I am 5 times more likely to actually go through with that plan and be productive. So this usually doesn't take long, but all I do is I just make a little checklist. right, now that that is done, I am going to just check my email and reply to my comments. Replying to comments is one of my most favorite things to do at nighttime, actually, and I always do that like when I wake up because I feel like it sets my day and ends my day on such a good note. I literally love talking to you guys. Up my skincare routine. I'm gonna go ahead and put on a sleeping mask and do my under eye cream. So I do a sleeping mask usually just about once a week. I do a face mask like every other day, but the sleeping mask just once a week, and I'm gonna be using the Ovaco SPA Steam Effect Soothing Sleeping Mask. So the two main ingredients in this is chlorella and spirulina. So the spirulina is super rich in amino acids, which is great for your metabolism and has really good anti-aging effects. And I love using this mask for when I go to sleep because when I wake up, my skin feels so good. If you've ever used a snail mask, it's really similar to that kind of consistency. That's the best way for me to compare it. And it's not super thick and gooey on your face. It feels so incredibly soft. All right, skincare for the night is officially complete. I am feeling really good, rejuvenated. Big thank you to Ovaco for sending me these products to show you guys and for sponsoring this video. They also do have other products in their line. I use this almost every day too. This is the Ovaco SPF 50 Day Wear UV Sunscreen Gel. Obviously I'm going to bed right now, so I won't be putting on sunscreen. But this is really nice to put on just before I do my makeup. It's great for sun protection. Don't forget, wear your sunscreen even in the winter when the sun is still out. So for those of you that are not in Korea and you want to get your hands on these K-beauty products, they're actually available on Amazon. So I'm going to have all of their links down in the description if you want to check them out. All right, so I'm going to head to bed in a few minutes. But before I do that, I asked you guys on Instagram if you had any questions. I love doing these little Q&A segments of my videos. Just makes me feel like I get closer to you guys. So I'm just going to answer a few, but I'm going to save this highlight and I'll keep answering them in future videos. But first, Shannon asked, when you were teaching, what did you love the most? I think this is a great question. I think what I loved the most was just the relationship that I was able to build with those kids. I still think about my students to this day. Like, I could still name probably almost every single one from each class because I loved them that much. And you know, when you stop teaching, you miss them a lot. And even the kids that were a struggle, meaning, you know, they weren't good listeners and they like to give me attitude, I still loved them because, you know, I was their teacher and they're just kids, you know, like that's all they know. Where do you want to travel outside of Korea? So maybe next year, maybe the year after, who knows what's going on in the world. I would love to visit Vietnam, Philippines, and Indonesia. I feel like those are my top 3. I definitely want to go back to Japan, and I've kind of been on like a thing craving like going to Europe, but I want to experience Asian countries before I go to Europe because I've already been to Europe. Somebody asked, how do you stay motivated? Love your videos so much. I think it's a good question because honestly, like, I'm not motivated every single day. Funks are definitely a natural part of life, and one of the things that I like to do to get out of funks is watching my favorite YouTubers. Sometimes if I'm craving a specific food, even if it's not so healthy, I will order it and then I will kind of get back on my healthy train and eat well. Time never stops, even if you do. So there comes a point that, you know, to be completely honest, like, you have to do stuff sometimes even if you don't want to do it. And habits take time. So if you get on this like beaten path of not doing anything all day, you're gonna form a habit out of that, and to get out of that habit, it's not comfortable. It's just like when you start eating healthy, it's not always comfortable at first. I'm going on a bunny trail now, but what I'm trying to say is sometimes to get motivated, it's a little uncomfortable at first, just for my personal opinion. Someone said, do you miss anything specific from the US? I miss my family and I miss my friend group that I had. It was so much fun just kicking it with like 5 or 6 of my friends. Now in Korea, I really only hang out, I feel like, with 1 or 2 people at a time. I don't have an actual friend group here. I have individual friends. And that's okay. I feel like as you get older, like friend groups aren't really as prevalent anymore, but I definitely do miss my friend group in the States. Somebody asked, how did you develop your style or find your aesthetic? Oh, I want to do a whole video on this, to be honest, because just like this year did I honestly like develop my style, and it's just trial and error, and it's okay to, you know, try out style and then you decide to do something new. But yeah, I'm gonna do a whole video on that. Okay, you guys asked so many questions, so thank you. There's no way I'm gonna be able to answer all of them, but I am gonna save all the questions that were asked. So I will probably get to your question in a future video, but I'm gonna answer one more question, and it is a question about my move. A lot of people are asking, did you find a house yet? When are you moving? Yada, yada, yada. So no, I have not found a house yet, but I also haven't been looking. I toured 2 apartments, and the realtor straight up told me that it was way too early. That was in September, and I'm not trying to move until end of November, so that's over a month from now. And here in Korea, things go quickly, so you can go to an apartment and they'll be like, okay, you can move in tomorrow if you want. So I mean, that's how it was in this place too. So they are recommending me that I don't look at apartments until like 4 weeks before I'm ready. So for the month of October, I'm gonna just chill. I'm not gonna worry about it, but as soon as November hits, it is grind time, baby, and I am going to be on my hustle with finding a new place. I am still kind of like weighing my options as to like what area I want to live in and what kind of apartment I want, but I'm confident that what is meant to be will be. But yeah, to answer your question, no, I have not found an apartment yet. Fingers crossed though that it will be a non-stressful event. Alright guys, so I am going to go ahead and close the video. Let's prop you guys up. Close the video off here. The only other thing that I'm gonna do is take my laundry out of the wash and I'm gonna put it up, but that's kind of boring. This was a fall night in my life. I'm gonna come at you guys with a more aesthetic night in my life, night routine type of video soon, but I just wanted to keep this video really chill. If you guys enjoyed this, be sure to give it a big thumbs up and head over to Instagram if you want to see behind the scenes, and be sure to hit the notification bell because rumor has it my videos aren't showing up in the sub boxes. What the heck? Yeah, I love you guys so much. Cleo and I hope you guys are doing well. We love you all. Thank you so much for your ongoing support. It means the world to me. And if you're still watching this part, make sure you comment one of these down below. All right guys, good night. I love you, and I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye guys.